is Joe's Bridge, or at least the current Joe's Bridge. There's a memorial that's down to the right hand side, so I'm going north at the minute. So this is the canal, so this was the start point for Operation Market Garden. Now I'm still Belgium. Make sure I don't go over the speed limit. 70k along here, 70 kilometers an hour. So this is still Belgium. As you can see, it's a dead straight road here. It hasn't changed too much. We're it's about 2 kilometers to the border. And that's where the real fighting began. So I've just turned onto the N69, which is the road now leading into Eindhoven. And this is the border between Belgium and the Netherlands. There's supposed to be a memorial somewhere up here. Oh, I've just passed it. It's such a big memorial. I didn't see it. Just for the curious, I just bought petrol, 1.49 a litre. 2 miles later it's 1.74 a litre. So that's the difference between Belgium and the Netherlands. It's 24 cents. This is the Son Bridge, or the Nijmegen Bridge anyway. So the Germans managed to blow it up, and a pontoon bridge had to be built here. But this is Son, S-O-N, heading north. I finally left Son, and I'm now in a massive 50 kilometers an hour zone. They don't like speed here in Holland. I'm still on the corridor, so I'm still heading up towards Vegnell. It's hard to imagine what happened along this road 70 years ago, pretty much. Actually, for people who've never been to Holland, this is a classic road. To the left and to the right is the cycle paths, which are kept separate. So I'm surprised to notice that very few finally to 80, and then it goes back down to 50 again. So this is it. So I've gone up to 80 kilometers an hour for this bit, and then it says 50 again. Makes no sense. Anyway, yeah, cyclists and motorcyclists on moped, or guys on mopeds anyway, don't wear helmets at all. Probably because they're never actually on a road with cars. They've got nice little big paths to either side of the road. Even in the town centres there's paths for cyclists. It's a beautiful day here today. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. So this is the River Bridge. You can really see the width of the river here because of this bridge. So, right, the river starts proper about here. So it's a good 150 metres wide. Just before you get to the flat marshy bit, which starts. It's a bit of an island here for the lock, today's lock, and then now we're over on the other side. An idea of the width of the river here. So carry on the road to, as it says on here, the Nijmegen, the road to Nijmegen. This is the new road bridge called The Crossing, which follows the precise route of the 82nd Airborne Crossing. Now if you look up this on Google Maps at the moment, so this is 2014, there was a factory here, I think. And then there was a road down to the river there. This is what it's like today. Haven't quite finished the bridge, some protective covering on a stairwell there. So move towards the river. Again, this was nothing like this 70 years ago. I wonder if they'll turn this into a park. It's just a bit of a mess at the moment. There's grass all the way up to the riverbank. I'll stop here. No, I won't. I'm going to go through it. Okay. So, I've just realised the geography has changed here. The land underneath the bridge on the other side, I have a feeling it's an island, because it's only a couple hundred metres away. So the land immediately opposite is new, so we can't see where the far bank of the river was. I think it's a good 400 metres away. It's a quick orientation. So it's Nijmegen to the right on this. It's on the south bank. So I'm looking west. Sorry, I'm looking east now. It's the first bridge. There is the railway bridge, and then the Nijmegen road bridge is there. Now that's the one that the 82nd were trying to capture, trying to get to the north bank. If I move around, in the distance is the church steeple. Now I think that's Lent. Now there's a figure cycling, I think, just gone underneath. I think that's the far bank. So this is an island in between. And again, if you look, let's move around a little bit. I think you can see the far bank. There's a raised area under the trees. I think that's the far bank. So this bit in the middle is a new island. It's been built to support the bridge. So I'll pan right back. So this is the crossing position. Now I'm up on the bridge, looking down on the crossing, and you can clearly see the island now. So I'll zoom in. You can see that this bit of land, water on the other side, this is a new bit. This didn't exist in 1944. So the real crossing took place all the way across to the other side. And again, there is a dike of some sort on there, if I zoom in a bit more. There's a dike over there. So that's the defensive position the Germans had, which was perfect. This is the crossing, the bridge across Waal River over the 82nd Airborne crossed in 1944. This is the German area behind the dike, so there's Linz over there. I'll head up towards the top of the dike. The new bridge is over there. Centre of Nijmegen. It's the railway bridge. You can see there. The road bridge is hidden by trees. So this was the far shore back in 1944. can see a bit of water in front of me, and then there's a break where the new island is. You can just see a barge on the river there. Pan across, that's that factory, and there's the bridge where I was standing. Slowly pan back. That's a long way across. That's a good 400 or 500 metres over here. And the dike. Superb defensive position, I would have thought. Well, I'm heading north, vaguely towards Arnhem, which is to the right as we look, and I'm heading into a town called Driel. Driel, D-R-I-E-L. And now this is famous because this is where the Polish division landed. It's not their planned landing spot, but they landed on these flat fields here. So Arnhem again is to the right, a few miles away. Not that far, I think it's about 5 miles, give or take. So this is where the change of plan, the Polish arrived. Unfortunately, too late. And as a result, there's quite a few Polish memorials in this town, particularly to the criticised unfairly, in my view. So I can't pronounce his name, Sobieski. Apologies, I'll write it on the video. I can't pronounce. If anybody who's watching any of my videos knows I'm useless with languages. Just to change the subject, here's one of the Polish innovations, I think. These children carriers, for want of a better word. I'm turning towards the village. I think there's like a big field as I get nearer to the village centre. Some changing speed zones in Holland. So you go from 60 to 50 to 40, and then to 30, then up to 40, and then down to 30. It's a nightmare to keep track of it. This is quite a standard design though. Grey down the middle, reds on the side for the cyclists. So the drivers are expected to straddle the red like this when they come face to face with another car. So there's the fields to the right. You can see quite a lot of empty, flat field. Perfect landing ground here. That's towards Arnhem. Behind me is Driel. And this is where there was a ferry across the river, but nobody thought to use it. What would have happened if the Allies, the British or the Americans, had realised that they could have used this ferry? It's only a couple of miles from Arnhem.